Chris, I want you to pick any payment and tell me that's the payment you want, but you want $100 less.
All right, Steve, the 60-month payment at $1,440, I really need it to be 60 months at $1,340.
So 60 at $1,440. That's what the payment is.
Yep,
Okay? And you want it lower.
of course.
Shocker. Okay? Everybody wants it lower. Look, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to write out a check for $1,440 every single month. You don't want to sign it. You don't want to make it out to a lender, and you definitely do not want to send it to a bank. Am I hearing you correctly?
Yep.
All right. What I'm going to say next is going to sound a little crazy, almost going to sound like a riddle, but it's not. You're not going to pay $1,440 a month to drive this truck, okay? Now, you will write the check, but you're going to pay significantly less. Look, Chris, everybody knows that trucks depreciate, right?
Yep.
They don't depreciate like they used to, but this truck will depreciate. Make no mistake about that. But not everybody knows that every time you stroke a check, in your case for $1,440, that you are literally building cash value in that truck, okay? Now, let me explain. It sounds a little vague right now, but it'll become crystal clear in about 120 seconds. Chris, this is a $67,000, basically a $68,000 truck. Okay?
Yep.
If you drive it like you intend on driving it for 5 years and you make that last payment, what comes back to you in the mail?
Title.
Okay? And if you have driven that truck like you intended on driving it, you didn't crash it, you didn't trash it, but you didn't do anything special either, what do you think that free and clear title will be worth in 5 years?
$30,000.
So, fast forward, 5 years from now, you've got no truck payment, okay? You've got a $30,000 asset on your balance sheet. So how much of this $1,440 did you really pay to drive that truck? Do me a favor, have you got a calculator there?
Yep.
Divide 30,000 by 60.
$500.
You know what that $500 represents?
Nope.
Every time you make a $1,440 a month payment, $500 of that money, metaphorically speaking, is going right back to your title. So instead of paying $1,440 to drive that truck, you got to subtract $500. You are paying $940 a month to drive that truck. I need your okay right there. Let me tell you when this will not work. If they can't stroke the check for $1,440.
Yep.
It won't work then.
You showed us this before. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've never used it
Absolutely not.
because it requires practice.
Yep, that was the first time that you came here.
And you've never used it since. You know how much money that's cost you?
Yeah, what an asshole, dude. Jeez. I said he's an asshole for not using your.
Well, no, you know, here's why I hesitated to show it to you, because this requires some work. The math is really easy. The math is, what do you think the car will be worth divided by the term, and that's how much money each month is going towards the title. That's easy.
I feel like if I had a customer that is like a Tony, right, he'd laugh at me if I showed him this.
I can tell you from practical experience, it happens.
Yeah.
Okay? I've had people, still got to pay $1,440. I said, yes, you still have to pay $1,440, but it's not costing you that to drive it. Look, is there a psychological barrier when it comes to really high payments for some people?
Yeah.
Hell, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
All of us. And if more people than ever are leaving here with the highest payments of their entire lives, this is a terrific justification tool. But I repeat, if they can't make that $1,440 payment, it doesn't work.
Right.
Okay, I've been in situations where the guy looks at me and goes, well, that makes a lot of sense, but I can't write a check for $14.40. It doesn't matter. True, absolutely true